So look, welcome to Hull International Business School. Tonight we're going to look at an industry that specialises in winning.
The British government has really fallen in love with this whole sector.
Not every company finds its lack of success shown to 100 million TV viewers every fortnight. But we do, and the staff do. So that's also a very important part of any comms job.
We are a start-up. It's our first year, and I think I've got the best job in the world. So,
Why?
So there you go.
Why?
You know what? It's such a privilege to work with such passionate, dedicated, diverse, which I'm hugely proud of. We have nearly a 50-50 diversity split on gender.
If we look at all three, anchored here in Britain. What is it about Britain? We used to have an automotive industry.
You've got an automotive industry that's come back from the dead in the last 7 years and is setting Europe alight by its success. So be careful with your words.
We don't own them though, do we?
We don't own Formula One.
I know that, but you're escaping my question here. We used to own them.
We used to ride horses. What the hell's that got to do with it?
And I think in a way that success in this country breeds success. I mean, when you see Mercedes-Benz winning the Grand Prix, you hear the German national anthem, but the factory's in Brackley, near Silverstone, which is, of course, an airfield.
Where does the talent come from at its broadest? Engineering, managerial, marketing, sponsorship. Is that diversity international?
Unquestionably, the kid today in San Diego, Sao Paulo, or Yokohama, he says, I've got to go to these guys. It flatters the employers that they can have that pool.
Almost wherever in the world someone is studying engineering, top of their list is coming to a Formula One team.
I want lots of fast-moving, provocative, succinct questions.
What do you do to engage diverse groups of people from within the UK?
You don't have to have a BSc, an MSc and PhD in aerodynamics to come and work for us. As I say, most of my colleagues are actually mechanics.
Chris?
When you look at, say, horse racing, it's driven by gambling. And if you can't gamble on a race, you know, I wouldn't have a bet on a Formula One race.
So you've got something that's massively popular, on TV gets phenomenal audiences.
425 million viewers on average per race, 35% of whom are women.
With numbers like that, it should be easy, shouldn't it?
Formula One is so expensive. We don't currently have, at McLaren, a title sponsor. But if you do have one in your back pocket, it's £50 million a year. That's not a small sum of money.
Formula One has lost track of fans. Can you imagine the British Grand Prix, undoubtedly the most successful Grand Prix in the world over the last 10 years, has no sponsor this year? Has no sponsor. That is ridiculous. So something's broken.
At some point what we're going to do is that there will be a central marketing, comms, PR, social media body in Formula One that will run it. And instead of arguing about how much percentage of the financial pie we carve up for each other, we'll make the pie bigger and the audience bigger. And that is the great challenge, and I think that's something we must do.
We've worked some hard, they've been very honest, very instructive, very entertaining. Please give a fantastic round of applause. Our expectations were very high, but perhaps not high enough. What a fabulous evening. Brilliant panel, brilliant audience, fabulous questions, inclusive answers.
It's been such a fantastic event, thoroughly engaging with the audience, some brilliant questions, and really interesting to hear the guy from McLaren talking about Formula One and getting me to think about how different it is to Formula E and our different brand proposition. But I feel almost energised for the future.
Tonight was about leadership. It could not have been better.